What things should every offering message include? I think if there is no, as I stated at one time, I talked about how the offering message doesn't have to happen as long as there's faith in the room. The offering message is to provide faith in the room. If it's whether or not there's an offering message becomes immaterial if there is in fact faith in the room. But there is a proper way for the priest to present that offering unto the Lord and to enunciate the work of the offering into the lives of the people. First of all, if we look at the philosophy of offering in the first place and we see that all offerings talk about Jesus Christ and the work that He did at Calvary, then that gospel is what we want enunciated at the offering. Now, if we look at the offerings of the Old Testament, the central part of every offering is the blood, the innocent blood of an animal, the blood, even if it was an offering that was non-animal or non-living in the sense of, like wine or oil or grain, it was placed upon an altar that was sprinkled, first consecrated by the blood of a lamb. So therefore, you look at the blood and the intensity of the blood. Romans 3:25 talks about our faith in the blood of Jesus Christ. The blood of the sacrifice is the regal royal blood of Jesus Christ. It's the blood of our inheritance. So therefore, at every offering, we should be speaking of the blood of our inheritance. So the priest would then receive the offering and enunciate the testimony of the blood at every offering. So, at a very minimum, I believe that the promises of God through the blood of Jesus Christ should be enunciated at every offering. From that basic point, we can go to other areas of promise where in receiving the offering, we enunciate the plans of God. It's at that time we can talk about the gospel and how Jesus is our deliverer. We can speak of the crown of thorns and how it broke the power of poverty over us. But it is through the blood of Jesus Christ, a new and living way is provided into the Holy of Holies for us. We take the offerings and at least figuratively or symbolically, we would lift them up as is stated in the Old Testament. As we lift them up to God, we're lifting our faith into heaven, where our voice goes to heaven, asking the Father to receive the offering of the people for their own deliverance through the blood of Jesus Christ. So, at that offering, at the moment of that offering, the receiving of the offering, although it can be done in several mechanical ways, in other words, however you distribute the offering baskets or how it's received, though that I don't think is the important thing. I've seen it done symbolically in several different ways that are good. Perhaps we can talk about that later, but at least the main issue is that we have by faith enunciated the blood of Jesus Christ, a new and living way. The highway of holiness is paved with the blood of Christ that takes that offering and enters the Holy of Holies. It goes into the storehouse of heaven for the people. And that way, that offering is now seen by God, received by God through the testimony of Jesus' blood, who is the reason for the offering in the first place.